guys, it's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube, and today I'm doing a collaboration with someone that I've never collaborated with before, and that is my new friend Stacey from Stacey's Makeup Corner. Stacey and I have only known each other for about a month now. We met through Debbie Knoblauch. I will link both of their channels in the description box and in a card above. And I hope that you'll go check out her channel. I've been binge watching her videos since I met her, and she's just fun to watch. So she also did a collaboration with my friend Nona. I will link that as well. I will link Nona's channel as well. And yeah, so we just have some friends in common and decided we want to do a collaboration. So she sent me a picture of her palettes because we were trying to figure out what to do. And as soon as I saw the picture, the first thing I noticed was this puppy, the Violet Voss Flamingo palette. I've done maybe one or two looks with it, but not enough because I had to have this palette when it came out, and I think it was like 50 bucks. So we're gonna do a palette bingo with this. I think it's the perfect summer palette bingo, so that's what we're calling this. And yeah, so let's generate the shades. I have my phone right here, and there are 20 shades in the eyeshadow palette, so I will set that as the max. And then the first shade we got is 8. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we got the shade Beach Ball, which is this shade, which is beautiful. I'm happy already. Okay, and then the second shade that we got is Donut, which is shade number 2, and that is a shimmer. So that is actually one of the prettiest ones. At the time that I bought this palette, not a lot of brands I felt were doing like pastel shimmers, and so I think that's one of the reasons I really wanted it. So I'm gonna hit generate again, and I got number 13. So number 13 is, I'm trying, not good at math. There we go. Popsicle. Oh, I almost swatched it with the wrong hand. This is gonna be interesting because Popsicle is like a brownish orange. Okay. And then I'm gonna hit generate, and I got number 16. And we're doing 5 shades. So we have 3 so far. So 15. Okay. So we got the shade Surf, which is another shimmer, but that's a duochrome. And then we already got number 2. Hello. All right, we got number 7, which is the shade Tidal Wave, which I love. Tidal Wave is probably one of my favorite shades in the palette. So, I mean, that's a pretty decent color story. Let's see what we can create with it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is set my phone down so I don't drop it, because then we'll never do another palette bingo again. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna actually use the Angel Eyes eyeshadow primer. It has like a yellowy base, and I got it in a BoxyCharm. It looks like this, and I really do like it. But I've been trying to kind of branch out, use different eyeshadow primers, and it sort of, no, I'm not even gonna say that. I was gonna say it reminds me of the soft ochre, but it really doesn't. What is that noise? It sounds like somebody's playing the clarinet, which I know sounds crazy, but I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. I'm excited to move, you guys. We have some wonky neighbors here, so I'm just patting that out. And if you're from Stacey's channel, I hope that you will consider subscribing, and I hope that all of you guys will go check out Stacey's channel. She's a fairly new channel, and I'm really excited. So, okay, I'm gonna take my Morphe M456, and I think the first shade, don't even know what to do because I don't know where to go in with Popsicle. I almost feel like that should be like my lower lash line. Yeah. Yeah. I think so. Because if I mix it with Beach Ball, it's just going to be a freaking mess. Alright, so I'm excited because I never get the teal shades. I have done, I think I did like a couple other palette bingos with this palette, like by myself, and one other one was someone else. I think it was Melissa Ann Beauty and Savings, I think, that we did this palette bingo, and I always get the weirdest shades. So this time, other than that orange shade, I got a pretty good color story. So I'm not mad at it. And this shade is insanely pigmented. Like, you can see how pigmented it is. Let me know down below if you guys own this palette, and if you do you use it? Because, like I said, I love it, I just don't use it as much as I should. And I'm just so excited that we're using it today. Even though I'm ready for fall. Still doing a summer look. And we're gonna use some other sort of summery products. Please tell me I have my glitter glue with me. I was like, please tell me I have my glitter glue. I seem to always forget something. And this time I actually remembered, knock on wood, everything. Okay, so I'm taking my glitter glue and I'm putting it across my lid because because every single shade other than what I already put on there, and other than the orange that's going in the lower lash line, all the other shades are shimmers. So I'm gonna go ahead and just cover my lid in glitter glue and then wipe the rest of my pants. Okay, now I'm taking a flat shader brush and I'm going in with Tidal Wave. And I'm just gonna put Tidal Wave right next to Beach Ball because to me that makes sense. And then I'm gonna go in with Donut next. I swear, I know that you guys won't be able to hear it because I always hear people saying like, oh, I'm sorry if you couldn't hear da 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 in my video. And what's funny is I'm like telling the camera like, no, I can't hear anything. But, so I know you guys probably don't hear it, but I literally keep hearing hoo, 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 like somebody playing the clarinet or the flute or something like that. Now I'm going directly next to that, but not blending it too much or it'll look crazy. With Donut. I almost said Flip Flops. That's another shade in this palette. I also love the names. Oh my goodness. That was my Jeffree Star lid. But yeah, it totally sounds like that. It's so weird. Now this is a really pretty color combination, I do have to say, because I don't think, as crazy as this sounds, that I've ever done a pink and green eyeshadow look, even though that was like the trend. I remember when Smashbox came out with a palette that was called like Palms or something like that, and I was like, oh, that looks cute, but Smashbox is a brand for me that's always a miss, so I'm just never really lusted after, like if I see something that they've made, like I might look for it in another brand, but I usually won't splurge on their brand because it just costs a lot of money and I just don't think the quality is there. But fun fact, the people that own Smashbox are two brothers, and they are the sons of Max Factor, who used to, I just dropped my brush, who had Max Factor, like the brand from back in the day. So, all right, now that I've told you a fun fact, let me go do my base off camera. I'll be right back, and we'll finish the eyes. Okay, so I'm back. So I decided I'm actually going to take that orange and kind of just stamp it. So the shade is called Popsicle, so it's this one right here. And I'm just going to kind of stamp it above the green and the pink without blending it. Also, I wanted to tell you guys, I don't know, well, a few things. Speaking of Debbie Knoblauch, I currently have a kind of like a giveaway thing, challenge, like a lipstick challenge thing going on, where we're trying to see how many days we can go without using the same lipstick twice. So if you haven't seen that video, I will link it up here. But I forgot to say in that video, which this video is going up much later than that one, so I've probably already said this in another video, but just a reminder, you guys might see some videos in between where I haven't, you know, I'm not putting a lipstick in the box, which is the box of, you know, lipsticks I've already used. And if that's the case, it's because it's a video that I pre-filmed because I am moving. So I didn't want to, you know, I didn't want to have to film a bunch while I was moving. So I just decided to pre-film a lot. Like, for instance, the day I'm filming this is actually the day that the Lunar Beauty Strawberry Milk, is that what it's called? Strawberry Moon or Strawberry Milk? I don't remember. I bought it. Don't remember what it's called, but I bought it. Oh, and Stacey was asking me about these Makeup Revolution duos. I don't know if this is what you were talking about, Stacey, but I'm going to use this one just so I can show you if this is the Morphe spray does not taste good. If this is what you were talking about, but this is the, what is it called? Light and Glow Highlight and Illuminating Duo. So I'm just going to take this, I'm going to put some of this on. I think this is a pretty summery shade, and you can use the pink shade too. For me, the pink shade I think would be more of a, yeah, more of a blush topper. So, and I do have powder under my eyes still because we still have to do our lower lash line. But I like it. It's a combo between blinding and not blinding. So I'm going to take the eyeliner Deep End from Urban Decay, and I'm going to line my lower lash line with that. I'm really glad that I used this. I'm really glad that I used the orange shade up top. I wish I didn't have the orange shade at all. Ooh, my eye just went wonky. But if I was going to have it, I would rather have it on the lower lash line. I mean, on the upper, you know what I mean. So I'm now going to take the shade Tidal Wave, which is that same shimmery blue shade, and I want to put that on the lower lash line, which is another reason why I didn't want to put the orange there. But yeah, so if you see any videos where I do not, I'm not going to say discard lipsticks or whatever, but you know, put lip products in my box of lipsticks I've already gone through. The reason why is because I pre-filmed whatever video you're watching. Oh, I just got some in my eye. Okay. And then last but not least, we're going to use the shade Surf, which is a duochrome shade. I'm going to spritz my pencil brush and grab some of that. I'm just going to put that in the inner corner. That's a little dark for the inner corner. I mean, it has like a gold reflect, but if I could do that over again, I probably would not put it there. But now it is where it is. So if I were doing this look just on my day off of filming, and I was going somewhere like a pool party. Well, if I was going to a pool party, I probably wouldn't wear any makeup, but I don't know what my voice just did, but you know what I mean. If I was going to a summer party, I would probably just stick with the teals and the blue and the pink. And if I was going to use the surf shade, I probably should have used it right between the teal and the pink, because for an inner corner it's a little bit dark, but it doesn't look terrible. And I'm kind of digging the orange as well. I don't hate the look is what I'm trying to say, but if it were up to me and I could do it over again, well, if it were up to me and I wasn't doing a palette bingo, I would not choose the orange and I would not choose the inner corner highlight, or I wouldn't put it where I did. So I'm just taking my powder brush and kind of going over everything. And then I'm going to spray one more time. I like to use this. This is the Morphe spray. It's one of my favorites. And I use it just to meld the powders into the skin. So the lip color we're putting into the box today is going to be a lip color that I hardly ever wear. And it's called Clout from Jeffree Star. I don't think I've ever worn it, but it's like an icy lavender purple, and I just thought it kind of went with the theme. It reminds me of one of the shades called Bikini in this palette, and it just reminded me of like a summery kind of color. I saw this when he released it with the Alien collection, and I was like, oh, I need that. And then every time I wear it, I feel like I look like an alien. And it's just not my vibe. So I think that's why I haven't used it very much. But for this look, I think it looks pretty cool. So this is, at the moment, this is the second lip color to go into the box. But by the time that you've seen this, there will probably already be more. So far we have one. And now we're putting the second one in there. So that is our box. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will link the video up here. You can go and enter our giveaway. So this is the finished look with the Violet Voss Flamingo palette. Stacey, thank you so much for doing this collaboration with me. I'm so lucky to have you as my friend, and I'm so glad that we met. Debbie, thank you for introducing us. And I will definitely, like I said, have her channel linked below, have it in the cards. Please go subscribe while you guys are watching this. I will definitely be watching her video. I can't wait to see what colors she got. So I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.